We're back, our dear viewers, with our guest this evening. She's Haya Alghareeb, medical aesthetician. Haya, good evening to you. It's a real pleasure to have you tonight with us on Hala Kuwait.
Pleasure's all mine, thank you.
It's always our pleasure. So we're really wondering, can you please describe to us the medical aesthetics and the or aesthetics industry today?
Well, it's very well known now. Almost everybody is into aesthetics currently, young people and older people. Older people specifically because a lot are trying to avoid surgery or elective surgery. So they almost try to find ways to rejuvenate the face without going under the knife through injectables and medical treatments.
Well, that's really great. And you notice, like all of us, we go and check the social media every day, and some advertisements pop up to us when we follow any content or watch any content, and we see amazing advertisement about the before and after regarding cosmetics and many beauty products. So what kind of big changes or trends have you noticed in skin and beauty treatments recently?
Well, mostly it's the radio frequency treatments, because what they do is actually heating up the skin in terms of it should be enough heat to stimulate the collagen, and therefore the collagen strengthens the elastins in the skin, which tightens it. Overall, makes the pores smaller and the skin tone and the skin color almost even, and it gives also a very nice rejuvenation and glow to the skin. So I would say radiofrequency is mostly one of the best treatments to get right now.
When it comes to many treatments, when it's regarding the beauty products or different treatments and different clinics, how can people tell the difference between safe and also medical treatments and also regular beauty services? It can be sometimes misleading to a lot of people who are seeking any plan to do any, let's say for example, a plastic surgery or any laser treatment.
So it depends. Like, first of all, you have to research the clinic or the center that you're going to. You have to make sure that the medical professionals there are actually certified, board certified to do the treatments. So this is one thing. Another thing is research, is the treatment correct for you? Is it the right treatment for you? Not all of us, like not all the treatments fit all people. It depends on what are the procedures that will be probably good for my skin, correct for my age, and is it safe overall to do? Like, what are the side effects? So we have to research the side effects of each treatment also, and the aftercare is also very important.
Yeah, and we're wondering, Haya, when it comes regarding the subject we're talking about, people usually they follow or like to have a appointment or treatment with a special consultant or someone same as your behalf, like they know that you have the correct treatment for them and the medical treatment for it happens in the medical field in general. So they follow the name and they follow the clinic. But now recently we noticed that people, they ask also about the machines and technologies used. Is it something new? I believe they're asking for
It's
now.
true.
So what kind of technologies and machines are really making a different result?
So lasers in general are a thing right now. A lot of people are interested in laser treatments for acne scars, active acne, fine lines and wrinkles, even sometimes some of the rosacea or the sensitivity treatments. So these are all under the same umbrella, where people are really interested because it's a few as 2 or 3 treatments, which makes the results so much better, and little side effects, maybe just one day of not going to work maybe, and the aftercare is so easy also. So I highly see that the lasers is what is trending right now.
Exactly. So we have the idea, or let's say after the idea it comes the thinking, and also then it's the decision, and the decision to visit you or any different consultants. Also, why it's important for treatments to be based on science, not just trends. Sometimes some specific treatment can be a trend, then a lot of people, they might back down from continuing that treatment, or they regret using a specific treatment that might be not suitable for them. So how science is important and not just trends.
I see that all the time, actually. Yes, you're right. You have a point. A lot of let's say within like the female community, where let's say someone as an influencer or a friend or a cousin, they go online or they talk in a gathering and they're saying that they had a specific treatment which worked very well on them, and then someone hears that and goes to the clinic or the center and gets it done. It's not always the case. The case is that, do I really need it? Is it something that is specifically beneficial for my skin or for my skin problems that I have? I see it like when they have laser treatments for pigmentation and they go and they get it and they don't have pigmentation on their skin, and it ends up making more damage to the skin rather than actually benefiting the problem.
Yeah, and what would you advise the people who are coming to your clinic and also want consultation from your behalf, and they want to try some procedure regarding hair or skin? What should clients always know or do before getting any skin or hair procedure?
As you just mentioned, the consultation, it's the number one. It's very important. Get a consultation from a specialist, a professional that will let you know what is the correct treatment and what is the correct treatment plan for you. I always advise that in the beginning. After that, I also tend to tell my patients that whatever I tell you, don't do the treatment in the same day of the consultation. Go back home, research, ask around people that have the same issues as you, the same skin problems as you, and then if you feel that this is the correct treatment, then I am ready to do it to you.
Well, that's really great, Haya, and such an interesting topic to share with our viewers. But first, or we'll continue that subject, and still we have a lot to come. So let's share with you this report about Al Jahra pump station. Then we'll be back with our guest this evening. Stay with us. We're back, our dear viewers, with our guest this evening, Haya Alghareeb, medical esthetician. Welcome back, Haya, and such an interesting topic to share with our dear viewers this evening. And a lot of people, they are wondering about this information you're sharing with us this evening. And you know, we're welcoming, or we're preparing for the winter season, and a lot of people do a lot of outdoor activities. Some people, I believe, they complain when it comes to the climate and Kuwait's climate regarding the heat sometimes during the summer, and I believe some specific treatments when it comes to the skin, it's more recommended during a colder weather. So how does Kuwait's climate and lifestyle affect people's skin and hair?
Well, in terms of sensitivity for people that actually have specific types of eczema or psoriasis or these vascular issues, sometimes it depends whether the heat activates it or the cooler weather activates it. So it really depends on the person. In terms of treatments, there are, as you mentioned, specific treatments that are recommended to do in wintertime. Because let's say if we're doing a peel or if we're doing some sort of laser treatment, it's better to keep the skin cool to the touch. Heat sometimes produces side effects that are unnecessary. For example, we have post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, where it is a side effect of actually subjecting the skin to too much heat after the treatment, where it starts to create new issues and new problems, and new pigmentation. So for me, I always recommend my patients to get these specific treatments in winter time. Otherwise, if they make sure in summertime that they're not going out, they're not staying longer periods of time under the sun or under the heat, even sometimes cooking affects these treatments. The heat from the cooking affects these treatments. So I make sure that they are really not going out and subjecting their skin to high levels of heat, so I don't get any side effects from these treatments.
Well, that's great. And also people are wondering, like when they want to, especially the ladies, I believe, they want to read, as we said, and they have this information, collecting information about any treatment they're seeking or planning to do, or any procedure. But some of the recommendations for the people who are trying to do any surgical or any procedure, some recommendations, or the most recommendations, they recommend them to start with something non-surgical, or any procedure or any treatment that's not surgical. So what's some of the most popular non-surgical treatments right now? And we want to know, like, as they say, beginner's guide
Yeah.
when it comes to skin treatments.
Yes. So there are three main, let's say, treatment plans that we can suggest for the patient before undergoing plastic surgery. One is RF microneedling or microneedling in general. Two is lasers, and three is chemical peels. All these treatments tend to stimulate the collagen in the skin, and as we age, after the age of 30 and 40, we start to lose collagen, and it decreases in our body gradually. So we want to find any way to re-stimulate this collagen again in the skin, because collagen plumps the skin, plumps the wrinkles and the fine lines, and makes the skin look rejuvenated and younger. And most women and men, when they seek plastic surgery, what they're seeking is for the skin to look younger. So getting these elective treatments in terms of aesthetically, it has been shown and known to have great progress and great results on the skin before getting surgery. That being said, there is an age limit, like for example, let's say 60 or 70. There is so much that aesthetic procedures can do to the skin at this point. So sometimes it is the only option is to have plastic surgery, because the skin elasticity becomes really loose and tired, and the collagen, probably if we needed to do three sessions on someone in their 30s and 40s, we need to do about 6 or 10 sessions for someone in their 60s and 70s. So it's not really costly, like it's going to cost them a lot, and it's going to take their time a lot. So at this point, we suggest plastic surgery.
Well, such a great advice from your behalf, Haya. And we're wondering also about people who are willing and they collected this information we're sharing with them this evening, and they compare it to their previous searches and their previous visits to many clinics or specialists. So how do you recommend or guide our viewers tonight and people watching us tonight about how can someone choose the right clinic or specialist for their needs?
Well, now social media is trending. There's a lot of information that you can find through social media. Not only that you can read more about the specialist or the professional that you're going to, you can see their before and afters. You can see the comment section where people actually comment after having these procedures done by these specialists in these clinics. So you can go on all sorts of social media to find out more about the center or the clinic or the professional that you're seeking to get treatment with. This is one thing. Another thing is that if they do have the correct medical devices that you are seeking to get the treatments from, a lot of clinics sometimes might advertise for certain things for solutions, like for say acne. And they say that we have specific machines that are excellent for acne, but sometimes they might be advertised for other issues. So I would suggest for the patients to actually do their research in terms of, do they have the right equipment for me also, not only the professional.
Definitely, and I believe in the medical field, especially in dentistry. I've heard before, while I was collecting information before we do the interview with you, I believe in dentistry, people now, they like to use hidden braces when they do a braces treatment, dental treatment. And I've heard also a lot of people and consultants, they share with their friends and people following them social media, or even when they visit them to clinics, that they believe that people who are planning to do any procedures regarding skin procedures or even plastic surgeries before, they wanted to show people that they did a plastic surgery and they look different and better. But now I believe, based on many consultants' opinions and professionals also, they now see the people, they want to do something that looks natural. I believe this is the new trend, as they say. So how do professionals in your field balance enhancing beauty while keeping it also natural?
Yeah, it's true. A lot of, I get a lot of, most of my patients are females, and the number one thing that they ask me before getting the procedure done, is it going to show that I've had it done? They really try as much as possible for it not to be shown, no bruises, no swelling. And I can understand that this is something private. They don't want everybody to know about it. But it's more easier done in the aesthetic field, where, as I mentioned, like the worst thing that can happen is some bruising and some swelling. But when it comes to plastic surgery, the recovery is much longer. It can take up to months, and the swelling is not going to go away within 1 or 2 days. Sometimes it can take up to 3 months for the swelling to go down. So I highly doubt that someone that has undergone surgery can properly hide the fact that they did surgery, because it's a little bit difficult and it shows on the skin. But aesthetically speaking, what I can tell them is that there are some products and some medication that you can take prior to the session, from 3 to 5 days prior to the session, where it can significantly reduce the bruising and the swelling, where it doesn't show that you actually had some work done.
Yeah, I believe, let's go time traveling, Haya, a little bit. Like when it comes to the trends back in the 70s, the 80s, decades ago, people, like when it comes to skin treatments, it was easy for them to be convinced by any kind of treatment. For example, they can put a specific vegetable or fruit in their faces, or different oils they use, and sometimes they believe, like when they do that, it will help them to look better, even if they do it daily, or unwise treatment they do for themselves. They can believe anything. But now with the spread of awareness and social media and many information to let's say learn from many sources to learn from, and also professionals and consultants like you, they are getting rid of many myths and mistakes that used to happen decades ago when it comes to skin treatment. So are there any common myths or mistakes you wish people understood long time ago? We're talking about decades ago.
Yeah, the use of actually using natural products versus medical products. I get a lot of patients where they say that we are using natural products on our hair and natural products on our skin, and we want to avoid the medical products that we see in the pharmacies and the hospitals and the centers. I highly recommend that people do their research on this, because it has not been proven that all these organic and natural products are actually beneficial for the skin. Sometimes they can cause harm sometimes to the skin or to the hair. I do trust medical products because I can see the active ingredients, and the active ingredients show me what we are treating exactly when it comes to the hair issues or the skin issues. Yes, you can use some natural products, that's fine, but in moderation, along with medical products as well. For example, if you're using creams, it's okay to have like a natural mask once in a while, but if you do have problems such as hyperpigmentation or acne, it's better to use medical products with active ingredients that have been shown, tested, and proven to treat these issues.
Well, that's great, and we're wondering also about your field in medical aesthetics. How do you see it? Like, we are at the age of the AI, and it's developing, and this rapid growth of people awareness also, and we were talking about people also asking for the devices and the technologies and the machines you use for treatments. Where do you see the future of medical aesthetics heading in the next few years?
Well, I feel that it's going to be drastically different and much more prepared for the new generation, where their expectation is so much higher when it comes to treatments. For example, decades ago, as you mentioned, it used to take so many sessions to get to the result that you want. Let's say acne scars, it can take up to a year to see really good results in terms of acne scars. But I feel with now how things are progressing in terms of medical aesthetics, I can see it happening in a couple of months now, 3 to 6 months maybe. So we're cutting this time short by almost half. And it's the generation of actually wanting everything to be fast and to see fast results. So I feel this is where we're heading, where we get to see faster results.
Well, that's really great, and we're really thankful to you, Haya, for being this evening with us on Hala Kuwait, and wish you the best of luck with your future endeavors.
Thank you so much for having me.
Many thanks to you. It's a pleasure. The viewers, we just had with us Haya Alghareeb, medical aesthetician. Let's go now and share with you our third report of the evening. I believe we talked about it briefly. It's about the herbalists. Let's have a look at it, then we'll be right back. Stay with us.